Anger is a funny thing. When it's thrown at you, we can respond in the same way, and what you get is what you give. And if someone's giving you anger, you have a choice. Give it back, and there you have an explosive situation. Or you can let it go, let it pass by you and not accept it. Just like someone says, hey, you're fat, you're stupid, you're ugly. Well, if you feel you're fat, stupid, or ugly, you'll respond badly to it. You'll feel badly. But if you aren't fat, stupid, or ugly, and someone calls you fat, stupid, or ugly, and you don't feel you're fat, stupid, or ugly, then there's no response. So if someone throws anger at you, it's the same way. You don't have to have that response. You don't have to respond to their anger. You can understand that it's not your deal. It's not what their anger is their anger. It's not necessarily something that you have to attach to. You can own some of the responsibility for what they're angry about if it's appropriate, and you can accept the responsibility. You can allow the situation to be diffused. We can create a situation where you can respond by allowing the situation to be diffused, by accepting responsibility, by acknowledging their situation and explaining that you attempt to never repeat the same thing that caused their anger. Now, with that respect and love together, the person should shift their energy to also a place of love and respect too. It's hard not to. So if someone comes at you with hate or anger or frustration or whatever, and you would give it back, that's what you get. It's an explosive situation. If you choose to respond with love, respect, kindness, acknowledgement, and acceptance of your own issues, of what caused it maybe, the situation should diffuse itself much better. Now, I wish individuals, families, cities, countries would all do this. We would have less war between individuals, between dissimilar people, and all that war and all that problems, all those hatred, all that anger is typically caused by ignorance, greed, There's the Alliance for New Humanity did this one little thing where they got together, all these great minds, and they wrote out all these problems of the world, thousands and thousands of problems of the world. All these great minds came together, and the problems of the world were taken from those thousands and put into categories, and those categories put into more categories, and it was funneled down until we got to 4 problems. 4 problems of the world. Here's what they came up with. Number 1 is ecology, that we're destroying Mother Nature. We have no respect for what's really going on. We don't have any long-term plan. We're sucking up all this oil that took millions of years to create, making plastics with it, and then littering the ground, the water, the air with the runoff, the whatever. It's just insane. So at some point, it's not a sustainable long-term plan. So ecology is number 1. Number 2 is economy, and that's economic disparity. The rich keep getting richer, the poor keep getting poorer. Now, money is fictitious anyway. Money used to be based on a gold standard. Actually, it was minerals first. Then it turned into coins and gold, and trade, piece of gold for a piece of silver, for 10 pieces of silver, or whatever it was, and all that sort of held together because there was a limited supply of this money. And so it all had a value to it because you could always boil it down and make something with it. So with this fictitious money situation, we now have a dollar standard that there is no such thing as a gold-backed dollar. It's just numbers. And how much is a dollar worth compared to a yen? I don't know. There's no gold related to the yen either, or any other currency. So they're just numbers, and it's just paper. I mean, we could probably build a nice little fire for a little bit with it, but it's really not valueless. It's what we impose on it. Might as well be playing with monopoly money. So the rich keep getting richer, poor keep getting poorer is number 2. That's economic disparity. Number 3 would be violence, use of violence, war. And with that violence, it starts with the individual. We quite often take a child and we slap their hand and say, don't hit, don't hit. We're hitting them. We're saying don't hit. Well, the war is done in the same fashion. They might have a bomb, so we better bomb them. They might invade us, so we better invade them. And so it's sort of a childlike, ignorant, old paradigm way of doing business, or doing life, or lack of life. War is not a good option. So violence and terrorism is part of that too. And the fourth problem would be what I'd call isms, racism, religion. My God is better than your God. My personal preference is better than yours. My sexuality is better than yours. I'm a man, you're a woman, I'm better than you. I'm white, and so I'm better than you. I'm tall, so I'm better than you. So whatever those personal preferences are, and none of that is really true. Maslow's hierarchy of needs says that there's a set group, there's set levels to our needs, and it's a hierarchy of needs. And our basic root needs are the same for everybody on the planet. First of all, we need air. Without air, we're going to die pretty quickly. A couple minutes, we're dead. Number 2 would be water. And we need water, we need food, we need shelter, we need warmth. And those are your basic needs. And then the next levels, so it's physical levels. And then we have some mental levels that we need to fulfill, which is love and security. And it keeps going on up, and eventually you get to that, need of having a, Ferrari and a, 10,000 square foot house. But that's really rare. That's a joke. Really, the needs are all basic and all the same for everybody on the planet, for the basis. And the rest of them are just personal preferences. And that's, so within all that, those 4 world problems comes how to fix those problems. Well, what causes those problems? Well, the problems are caused by greed, by control, by fear of not having power, by ignorance. And so whenever you hate someone else, it's out of ignorance that you hate someone else. The reason I might dislike the purple people is because I've never met a purple person, and so when the purple person shows up, I'm afraid of them. So they have different word for water. They call it bluggalug, and wow, they call what they worship of doohickey, and whatever it is that they do, and they dance in a clockwise way instead of a counterclockwise way, or whatever it is. That's so weird, and so I should hate them. And really, no. You should accept that we're all human. We're all very similar. We all have the same basic needs, and that need is to the root need for everyone on the planet is joy, is love, is happiness. And the way to do that, to bring happiness to yourself, is by giving happiness to others. Sharing your laugh with someone else will bring a laugh from them, bring a laugh back to you. It's contagious. Laughter is contagious. Love is contagious. Fear is contagious. Unity and harmony and compassion are contagious. So what we dream can come true. What we fear can come true also. So if you change your frequency to that higher frequency of love, of optimism, of compassion, of giving and sharing and bringing joy, it'll come back to you. If you dwell onto what the television and other media give us, which is fearful stuff, it holds us in that little pill bug state, locked up, not moving, in fear, locked up, not moving, always ready to respond, and jumpy. It's not a good place to be. Not in flow with nature, not in flow with the world. Nature is change. Nature is allowing and acceptance of change. Nature is a flow. Surfers don't calculate what wave they're going to take before they get to the beach. They go and they flow with nature. The animals flow with nature. They don't know that a drought is coming or whatever. They just flow with it, and they do the best they can. Everybody on this planet is doing the best they know how to at any given time. And so as humanity evolves away from being addicted to fear and addicted to thought, we will move to a new place which is addicted to being in love and in joy and addicted to our intuition. That is nature. Human nature is nature and is the flow of change. We don't know when it's going to rain. We don't know when it's going to snow. We don't know what temperature it's going to be on July 27th this year. No idea. We just have to go with it and adapt.